Why you had to make me go call up my side guy? Can't let a F-boy F up my nice vibe. You're Ariana, come let me get you a high five.
The light is coming to give back everything the darkness stole. The light is coming to give back everything the darkness stole. The light is coming to give back everything the darkness stole.
Hey guys, it's the Ashley TV and I'm back with another video, so you already know. Before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe. Wait, cause it's a vibe. So, are y'all ready? I got another video for y'all, and make sure you guys hit the notification little bell so y'all can see every time that I post. And let's hop right on in. Let's get so today I'm coming to y'all with my toxic traits I'm leaving in 2021. So y'all, we're just gonna hop right on in. And this one, I started off with a tough one. I don't even know if I'm necessarily gonna be leaving this one out, but you know, it's one of the things that makes me as ambitious as I am. So I'm gonna say it, but I real life think this one shouldn't even be on the list now I really think about it. But my perfectionism. I am a very, very intense perfectionist. I'm never content with any of my accomplishments. Once I achieve something, I need to create something else to achieve. Like, for whatever reason, I'm never fulfilled. And I guess that, like, the perfectionism is something I want to hold on to because it keeps me working hard. But I don't want to constantly keep having to remake goals and make even grander goals and never, like, taking the moment to really celebrate any of my wins. So, I guess I want to be more grateful and in the moment and in the now. I can be an enabler. So with people that I love, I tend to, I don't even know why I said but I tend to give them way more choices than I should. Like, I allow people that are closer to me to do things that they should not be able to do. And had it been any other Tom, Dick, and Harry on the street, it wouldn't happen. So I'm leaving that in 2021. I am no longer, whether you be close to me or a distance away from me, allowing people to have access to me that they just shouldn't have access to. Period. Another toxic trait I'm leaving in 2021 is ignoring people's red flags. What is up? Why do I keep saying I guess I'm gonna be cutting a little bit of this footage, baby. So something that I do often is I look past people's flaws because, you know, I'm a human. I make mistakes. But then there's these red flags, more so when I'm dating, but I have seen them in other relationships with family, with friends, and there'll be times where I see major red flags and I'm like, you know, they're probably just going through a hard time or something's going on. It's no big deal. Boom, flag on the plate. Then another one pops up and I come up with another excuse. And then by the time the third or fourth one come, I'm already over it at that point. So it's just like, I'm no longer going to keep making excuses for people. Once I see a red flag, granted, you could be going through something. It could be dire. But I'm no longer going to put myself in a position to where that's any of my concern. Like, that's not my concern anymore. And I'm not going to put my energy into that no matter who it is. I'm going to love you from afar. But I can't keep sacrificing myself and my time because time is money and we are chasing the dream. So I'm no longer doing that. It's a distraction, and honey, we can't do distractions over here. Period. So, I have a retail therapy addiction, and it's more so like when I'm going through tough times, your girl's just like, you know what? Shop. Let's go get some clothes. Let's go get some shoes. Let's go get some makeup. And it really be things I'll be buying, and I already have stuff like it. But I'll get it in like a different color. Or I'll stock up on foundations. Or I'll get like 3 or 4 wigs. It just be unnecessary things. And I can't keep doing that. So what we're going to do is, when I feel like that, I'm going to do some shadow work. Put some money in the savings. And I'm going to set a specific budget aside for my retail addiction. So that whenever I do want to buy things, I have a budget for it. That way I'm not doing this on impulse, because impulse buying is the devil. Like, you're going to go broke if you're not careful, and honey, we're not doing that. I will blow a bag on food. Now, y'all, I don't think this is one I'm gonna give up. Simply because your girl be budgeting and, like, be chill. But, like, food is life. And then I'm pescatarian. So, I'm gonna have to. Tansy, if you sit your booty down. Y'all, look, she wanna be on the bed so bad. I'm gonna kick her off the bed after this, though. Because she made a boo-boo. The other night, she made a mess on my bed. A huge mess. And she cute. And look, that's why she groveling. She's so cute, but she just be into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and, girl, I'm recording. Chill out. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. But yeah, I'm going to, I'm gonna spend on food, but like, I'm gonna do more meal prepping. That way, your girl's not overextending, because I'm one of those people, stop that. I'm trying to record, kiddo. That whenever, bro, you're just lay down. Thank you. It's just like one of those things where I just be like overdoing it, and I'm always hungry. So, like, no, we're going to meal prep, ma'am. Meal prep. Plus, I'm about to be doing a lot of traveling, and I have been, so it's the meal prepping for me. Oh, see, I said this already. But like I told y'all, I never get fulfilled with achieving a task. I then have to create a more difficult task, or like a glass ceiling effect. So it's like I'll hit one pinnacle, then I find a taller mountain to climb. I would still want to keep that mindset. I just want to be more celebratory, because life's too short for me to constantly be doing that. And then I never celebrate none of my wins, and then next thing you know, life has passed me by. I don't always speak my mind, and I spare others' feelings, and then sometimes I go so long with doing it that it causes me to blow up. I don't really care for confrontation. Now, the thing is, if you truly know me, I can be confrontational. I'll protect myself, but I really don't like confrontation. And I believe that a lot of the times when I do blow up, it's because I've avoided confrontation multiple times. I give people enough rope to hang themselves, but I don't like to argue. I don't like to fight. So I'll just let you keep doing whatever disrespectful stuff it is that you're doing. I'll turn my back to it. I'll walk away. Most of the time I wash my hands, but if I really fool with you, I'll just let you do you until it gets to a point to where I can no longer allow the disrespect. And that's one of my toxic traits. Instead of communicating that and then distancing myself, sometimes because my love for you is so intense, I'll allow it, thinking that you know better. And not everyone thinks like me, so I need to stop expecting that. That's more so I need to stop expecting myself and others. That's kind of where that was going. One of the other toxic traits I want to let go is, like, I feel like I constantly need improvement. Which, I mean, we all do. But it's like, now that I'm on this journey of self-love and self-betterment and my spirituality, something that's not really talked about is, like, once you feel like you fix one part of yourself, then you realize something else that you have to fix. And then you realize something else that you have to fix. And it's like a non-stop. It's like a loop. Constant loop, constant loop. Like when you put your song, instead of on shuffle, it's on repeat one, and it's like the same song over and over and over, something like that. I have an addictive personality, so just in general, I'm very easily stimulated, and I have a very high energy personality. So like when it's good, when I'm up, but when I'm down, I have to be very careful, because it's really easy for me to get addicted to any type of stimulation. So working out, isolation, drinking, partying, like I have to be very mindful of that. And I've worked so much on my shadow self that now, boom, throwing that in the trash can in 2021. Like, we're done. We're done. We're good off of all of that, baby. Because what we're not about to do is get in the way of my higher divine self. I'm winning right now. So, what we're not about to do. What we're not about to do. No person, place, thing, or diction shall stand in my way. All toxic things being dropped in the trash can. That was my imaginary trash can, in case y'all were wondering. But, yeah. So. Also, having to let go to, not necessarily adapting in my environment, But because I'm an energy person, a lot of the time people get different versions of me, which I don't even know if I'm necessarily gonna allow this part to be thrown away. It's not necessarily toxic. Like when I wrote it down, I was thinking about it, and then I was like, I don't know, simply because it's allowed me to adapt and survive for this long. But I want to be in a position to where I've surrounded myself with such great people that I don't even have to adapt and adjust to my environment. So comment what y'all think about that one. That's one of the ones where it's like on the fence. It's not necessarily toxic, but it's not necessarily not toxic. I don't know. What do y'all think? Comment down below. I respond better to intense communication. So I was brought up in a household with very constructive criticism, or it was more of a tough love environment. So when people try to communicate with me in a more lax style, I don't necessarily respond to that. But if you're more critical and maybe a little bit more intense in your approach, I do respond to that. And I've been working and learning my triggers and how to properly communicate so that I can leave that in the trash where it goes. Because I want to be able to, or not even I want to be able to, as of now and moving forward, I have been effectively communicating in a positive manner, in a style to where it shouldn't have to be so intense. It should just be able to be a very easy, free-flowing conversation. That's how it's supposed to be. Period. Okay, but for real. I can have a really bad temper. Now that one I'm gonna throw away. But like, y'all, savage mode, just because I'm retired don't mean it's dead. I just, like I said prior, it's one of those things where sometimes things trigger me, and it can trigger a small reaction or no reaction, or sometimes it builds up and it's like a huge reaction, and I want to let go of that. Like, I want to be able to ignore things or nip things in the bud to the point to where no one can cause me to act out of character, and nothing can trigger a trait out of me that I'm not willing to give. I'm going to be at that state of peace within myself. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be happy the rest of all 2021 and 2022. We're going to be lit. We're going to be lit. Enjoying our energy. Enjoying our energy. We're not letting nobody mess this up, baby. We're not letting nobody mess up these vibes. Period. Oh my gosh. With dating, I go hot and cold. Like, I'm really passionate, and when I love you, I love you. But if it gets to a point to where I'm unsure where we stand, or that person is like taking advantage of me or not valuing me, I can go hot to cold quick. And that's something I want to be able to work on and just communicate moving forward. That way it's not really something to where someone, I feel like, moves unintentionally wrong and then I all of a sudden go cold, because that's not really that cool. Like, I mean, that's not that hot, period. And last but not least, and I spoke about it, I tend to, like I said, give people enough rope to hang themselves. I watch you. Why am I snitching on myself? For real. Now this one, and I already mentioned earlier, look, if you caught it earlier, you caught it earlier. This one, I'm not going to repeat again, simply because, like, that's a valuable tool in the toolkit. Comment down below. Comment down below if y'all heard what I said earlier, because I'm not about to repeat that again. And if that's one of the ones I should let go of. Anywho, thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, stay creative, stay true, stay you, and we out. Peace.